What a shame, what a shame, what a shame. So, do you remember last week there was this story about this man in Bedford? Bedford is in the United Kingdom. There's this man that committed a triple murder. He killed his wife and killed two of his daughters, a 15-year-old daughter and a 5-year-old daughter as well. And the wife, I think, was 42 years old. So he murdered them, a triple murder, and he was seen escaping at Heathrow Airport with a British passport, and he's deemed to have escaped to Zimbabwe. So there's news now coming out that this man's ass has been captured in South Africa. So that's a good thing, and obviously the authorities work so hard to make sure that this man is captured on time, okay, before he puts anyone else in danger. Not that he was going to, but you never know. When you're dealing with mental health issues, somebody that commits such a heinous crime, you can never be too sure about what their motives are. So, it's a good thing that the man has been captured. And it's a shame because he's lost all of that. Okay, obviously, looking at the way the man was, he had a decent job, he had a decent life. It's nothing much more beautiful than having family, just the gift of family, being together with your wife and kids. And now he's lost all of that. Whatever the reasons were, we only hear people can just judge and look into from the outside. But whatever the case, that just shakes you up, because then you realize that in life, life can be so unpredictable, so suddenly he's gone from having a comfortable home, a decent family, to being a convicted criminal, and losing the lives of such beautiful souls is such a shame. And, he deserves to face the law, the full extent of the law. And I'm sure everyone is pleased to know that the man has been captured, and we hope that he faces the law accordingly. Not sure whether he's going to be extradited back to the United Kingdom, or whether he will be dealt with in Zimbabwe. Whatever the case, I'm sure it would be nice to see the law actually takes its course. I've been reading some of the comments. Some people have been saying, well, why was he not captured at Heathrow Airport? But at the end of the day, the reason why he wasn't captured was because at that time, the murders were not discovered yet, and he might have just been traveling, and people might have just thought he was just traveling to go out of the country on holiday or whatever it is. So, the murders were only discovered a few days after. What a shame. What a shame.